This guy's great.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
11th YouTube special.
Nib, what would you do if you had to work from 2:30 in the morning to 12:30 p.m.?
I used to.
Okay, what would you
I
do if you
love
had to do
this
that now?
music so much.
I mean, I'd still do it if I needed to, but I'd rather not.
Be ready for real action. You could see the sweat glistening off his face.
Nobody did what? Any footlot for $6.99. Zane, I wish you worked at Subway.
I wish Zane worked at Hunter's World Gaming.
He was the level designer. He's like the set designer.
They say that Hunter Auto is currently the next Steven Spielberg.
Oh yeah.
The Kaiju Uprising.
Owen's never been more hyped.
It's the new Lord of the World.
Owen saw it. You see that?
The Luna?
Yeah. I heard they got Jen a voice actor too, right?
I know, it's insane.
How'd you know?
Hunter, I've got something to tell you. Sonic.exe is real. Sonic. And he's...
$4 trillion blocks. Oh my god. Jenna,
Just put that Mountain Dew back in
Yes.
his fridge.
have you heard the new Linkin Park vocalist?
No.
Yes, I've seen.
No, they were talking about it last night in Raid, and I was just kind of zoning it all out.
She's alright, you know.
I need a
Like
couple
you'd
minutes.
fuck
I
with
use the
it, huh?
bathroom. Now is still working on getting in.
Oh.
Who ate my toes?
What?
Somebody's name. Who ate my toes?
Ooh.
It was not me.
Dude, we need a romance movie between Hunter and Luna.
Honestly, the tension here is it's just too much for me.
Yeah.
Paris, Paris, when was the last time you made like a video? I need you to like
What?
Paris, I want you to go on your YouTube channel. It's like, hey guys, it's Aeon here. Oh,
Sonic.exe is coming in.
Oh god,
I
guys.
just wanted to tell you all how much I love you all, man. I just.
Owen, that's gonna be like the video you leave behind for your grandchildren when you pass away.
That's my will and testament.
It's a YouTube video.
The lawyer's like, I wanted me to show you this to his family. Guys, Sonic.exe.
Oh, these problems.
What the? What in the hell?
Yes.
The truth about Sonic.
Oh, knocking shit over. Big guy, what you doing? bud.
Oh, and the part of Hunter and Jacob is Charlie and Lawrence.
So you've been killing me all along, huh? Yeah, we have to keep you on your toes, Jenna. I'm sorry.
I'm just so confused.
There's a lot of lore you don't know about.
Yeah.
A lot of lore. A lot of Owen lore.
Oh boy. I don't know if I'm ready.
One day you will be.
The Owen lore is like 2 pages long. Huh? It's like a
It's like 2
honestly.
sentences, but like it's triple spaced.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Unlike my lore, which runs deep.
Yeah.
Runs Jeep.
Yep.
I see. You
Beep
see.
beep. Beep
Beep
beep.
beep boop.
Beep beep Baba Jeep.
Paris, why did you make the movie My 5 Wives?
What?
Alright, I'm back.
I'm sorry, my guy's 5? What?
No, My 5
My Five Guys?
Wives.
5 Guys?
My
Mm,
Five Guys
burgers
Wives.
and fries. Woof,
Who's barking?
woof.
Paris is about to go. 1 second. Maybe.
Okay.
My bubblicious dude.
This is gonna be fun.
Why?
We're pretty much gonna be focusing on like perfecting phase like 1
Woo!
for sure.
You promise.
Like I've got us up through. I'm not even worrying about like phase 3. Like phase 1 and 2 at this point. Like we need to be able to kind of do that. Phase 3 is where it starts getting really fucking something else.
Where's everybody's favorite bunny?
I call quote unquote mechanic chunks phases. Like the first phase is the witching flight. The second phase is the widening narrowing witch hunt. Like
Use the bathroom first.
that's kind of how you are supposed to call phases. Like when you have a chunk of mechanics and then it changes to another chunk of mechanics. That's a phase change. Right, can I get stuff from NPC vendors right when I'm across fucking from Solution 9? Like I want to buy my ring and upgrade it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can do that.
I'm wondering if Now wasn't like home. He said he'd be on in a minute. Like I wonder if he was even home. Now is on. There's a now. Invite. Send. Somebody's doing dishes.
That's probably just Owen.
Seriously, wow. Like, my gosh. Hey, is he packing up a body or something? Like, what the fuck?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well, now you could ask him.
What the fuck? Were you packing up a body or something? Like, what the hell's going on there?
Yes, I was!
Jesus
Kanaga!
Christ. Like, seriously?
No.
You fucking, as Dell said, move into a new fucking apartment.
Boom. Who said that?
Dell.
I did.
Which one?
Yes.
Alright, let me do a ready check, see if we're all, how many people are here.
I've left. Sorry. Here I go. Whee.
Alright, well, we know Dell's there.
I mean, yeah. It's just that now.
And now I just need a Paris. Who is probably falling down a flight of stairs.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
He rolled like Nib.
He fell into his brother's dinner.
Yes.
That's in Paris language that he says yes, he's ready. Creature, 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 this creature.
Oh, thank you, Owen. I love it when you slap me.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my.
What is happening?
Oh no, I'm getting slapped.
Need Maddie to do like a George Decay oh my every time a sexual innuendo comes up.
Oh, okay. Now that makes more sense. Jesus Christ. I already know right now. Oh, and you're gonna struggle, I bet, with widening and narrowing which phase.
It's possible. It's possible.
I got a feeling that one might be your Achilles heel for a second.
I don't know. I'll just have to see.
I mean, it's gonna. That one's gonna be rough for everybody for a minute, I think. But who knows? It may click pretty easily, but we'll see. God, where the hell is Paris? Did he say he was gonna be AFK?
He's thinking about being AFK.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Jesus.
What?
We're ready.
You.
Just waiting on you.
Why? What do I do?
Gosh.
You
Alright.
taking forever.
No, I didn't. Fuck it.
In we go.
Shit.
There it is.
Hey, stop stabbing me.
Loot master, what's this
I
shit?
can't help it.
Hey, stop fighting child.
I'll fucking kick whatever child I want to.
Damn.
Ooh, kick me.
Which child?
Nah, it's not fun when they ask for it.
Hey, give me a minute.
Where is it?
I forgot to fix my chicken. Yeah.
Oh,
What
Mark's
is
super
that?
interested. What the fuck? Who's masturbating at the back?
Yeah, he's putting a hand off the wall or something. Like, what the hell
What?
is that?
Somebody's stirring
What?
mac and cheese.
Oh,
What are you guys hearing? I want to hear it.
Somebody's cracking some crab over there. I don't know who.
What the fuck was that?
sounds like a
What?
cat throwing up.
What were you guys hearing? I want to hear that.
Who was
Oh, it was
who
Paris,
was
I
that?
see.
Those Paris.
What?
Okay. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this for progression's sake. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. I think we'll be fine like this. So we have clock spots. We're going to pretend that the other markers are there. The current markers that are up are intercardinal markers.
The other markers at the back for P2.
Yes, and I'm trying to decide if I want to change that, but this will be fine.
You can for Prog, because
That's what, yeah.
the P2 markers aren't actually needed if you're not doing uptime, but you probably
Yeah.
are.
Let's leave it like this for now. If people are struggling, I can, or at least then I can place markers. So we're going with our typical positions for the most part. So Maddie, you are Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you are Bravo. Jenna, you are Charlie. And Ever/Del, you are Delta.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I
Doesn't
forgot.
that
Vanilla
mean-
are in East-West.
So that means, for the rest of us, I am North, Parrish, you are South. Now you are East, and Zane, you are West. Our positions have not changed. Essentially, I think the healers, for the most part, have changed. How do I want to explain this first phase?
Sorry, Callie.
So we have, she goes into Bewitching Flight, she grows her wings, she hits the north wall. She does her line attack, of course. On, I want to say either west or east wall, I don't think it's...
It's always
Garen-
West.
Is it always west? Okay.
Yes, orbs are always West.
The orbs are going to spawn. What you need to look for with the orbs is where they spawn in a cube. Each square, they're going to have one spawn. It's either going to spawn in this corner of a square or this corner of a square. And all that means is the front half of the square is getting hit, or the back half of the square is getting hit, to help you avoid dodging it. So if you see the orb on the back, that means you have to be standing up in the front half of the square to dodge the attack. It's really simple, to be honest. The fun part is the next bit. So we are taking, does everybody remember their spots for when we're doing spread on Honeybee Lovely? When we have to move in from the B line attack and we spread, so where the healers are further south. That's our exact positions. It's going to be healers, melee, tanks, then ranged. That's how we're doing it. So each person essentially needs to be within their own square. Not essentially, you need to be within your own square.
Are you talking about for like when we do like the spread?
Yes. So
Oh, okay.
we do.
Well, I
it
go to
on-
B.
No, you're not going to a marker. You're going to a cube, a square.
Or do you just mean like where we are in that cube?
You
because-
just need to be within your cube, essentially. So, like for example, working with these two squares here.
Yeah.
This one range, one healer here, one healer here. The two furthest squares in front then are going to be melee. Then the next two furthest squares are going to be for you and me. So like I would be standing in Alpha, you would be standing in Bravo, and then behind that would be the two ranged. As long as you're within your square and you're not essentially close to each other, like don't be here while a melee's here. Get me?
So we all have our own squares.
Yes, we all have our own
Okay.
squares.
Sure.
And that plays into effect. So essentially this line between straight ahead is light party 2. The people that are in this group straight ahead is light party 1. And more or less when we are stepping in, when we are in the line, we first stay in and we dodge the first set of attacks, and then we hit the walls. So the Alpha Delta team would hit the west wall, and the Bravo Charlie team would hit the east wall, and you still have to take your appropriate squares. The only difference between that, though, is at some point we have to do a bait, which is either based off of near or far. So the only people that well, it should actually affect everybody. But for example, if it is the ranged need to bait, then we'd have to flip-flop more or less. If I'm correct. No, that's... Hang on, I'm an idiot.
It's DPS and support.
It's DPS and supports. Yep.
Yeah.
So when we are getting the first mommy step on us, it's going to target 4 people, either going to target the supports or target the DPS. That's why we need to be in each other in separate squares while we're dodging the mechanic.
Okay.
That means when the next set goes out, when we hit the walls, if I'm correct, it then baits. We're looking for if she puts out a near or furthest. I will call that out. That's the little marker you see spawn in front of her tits when she's casting it. And basically, I'll call out nearest or furthest. Let's say the supports get hit first. We cannot afford to get hit bait the second one. And she casts targets nearest. When we hit the walls, that means the tanks and the ranged people need to flip-flop. So when we hit the wall, let's say this is Maddie. This would be normally where this. Let's say this would be you, Maddie, and I'm here, and it targets nearest, and you have to bait the next hit. We have to flip-flop when we're running out. That would be the same for Owen and Paris. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's
No.
We'll have to. Yeah.
I mean, I'll do better when I actually do it,
Yes.
but, you know.
So essentially, yeah, it's a bit going on, but it's not a lot. We just need to see it. So let's focus on phase 1 at this point, because there's a lot of shit going on. But practice your clock spots and getting used to these attacks. So get markers up.
When I normally stick to south, but when we do the whole line...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like that. I'm sure.
This first, like, quote-unquote the first two sets of mechanics phases are a lot of just safety dancing and paying attention to Simon Says, to be honest.
I love Simon Says.
So,
Something about lemon cheese. Okay.
this is
Yeah.
also me getting used to calling targets nearest and targets furthest, so I just need to get the hang of that too. Alright. The countdown
I
begin.
am a wee bit confused, but
Well, yep. Trust me, let's get the pools going, and I'll explain it as we.
yeah, I am unironically a visual learner.
I sure do love lemon cheese.
We will introduce as we always do.
I must have your soul. Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
Alright, what?
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them. She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Okay, so be forward.
That hit me.
Okay, clock spots, or square spots.
And nice square spot.
Oh,
So that was supports that got hit, and that is nearest.
Oh.
So you and me, Maddie, would have to swap for that. Okay, so let me explain.
So what do you mean by nearest? Because that's what I like. You saying nearest is like I'm a little confused with that.
Now that we've seen that for a second, so if you noticed when she did the stomp, the supports got hit, which was the tanks and the healers, right? We had a debuff on us.
I wasn't looking at that, but sure.
Okay. We all got struck with lightning.
Oh, okay.
So for that right there, we all should have been in our individual squares for that first one. The outside explodes first, and then the inside explodes. The lines that go out. So everybody needs to be in their individual squares, dodging the orbs that are exploding on the side also, because the one side had orbs exploding. Supports in that case got targeted with the Thunder Step. She casted the target's nearest Witch Hunt, which means when we spread to the walls, since the supports were the ones that already had the debuff, we can't take a second hit or we're dead. Which means when it targets the nearest person, people to her. Make sense?
Okay, so the people that have the debuff should be farther away or else they die.
Depending. Because she can also choose targets furthest. It's Russian roulette, which she chooses.
Assuming it's nearest.
Yes. If I call targets nearest and we were hit with the very first hit, and it's got to be the DPS's turn,
We go toward their back one, kind of, whatever you call it.
Yes. You, me, and the ranged have to flip-flop. The other two
Okay, I got it now.
don't need to change.
And if it's furthest, then we stay in our proper one, assuming we were the ones targeted.
Assuming we're the ones targeted.
Alright,
so-
okay, I get it now.
Yes. Okay. Let's do that again. And always assume when attacks are going out, there are orbs on the side
This
of
is
the
nothing
arena.
personal, but I must have your
Do you think you'd get
soul.
carpet burn if you had a night with her?
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
I think I wouldn't care if I got carpet burn. Okay, raid wide. So she's gonna grow wings, she's gonna hit the wall. We are going to dodge her first set of line attacks. After we dodge her first set of line attacks, everybody needs to get to their cube.
A wickedly
Okay, so
divine.
we need to move back. So here would be it. Perfect. Now be in your cubes. Dodge the side attack. Supports were hit first,
Oh my! The challenger
so
went
it is
down hard.
furthest. Nobody change
Very
anything.
Hi, Jenna.
But
Well,
yeah,
okay.
there was thunder everywhere. Like I didn't know where to go.
You just have to... You're towards, like, the bottom right, right?
I'm in C. but
You would run here then.
I was.
Where I'm at, you would go here. Or you would go here, I don't know. Oh, fuck.
So the whole reason I'm saying we need to practice this first phase as much as possible, because we're dealing with that exact same thing again during this phase, but instead of 4 people being hit, it's 2 people at a time. So we need to be Johnny on the spot perfect with baiting. This first
We need
2
bodies
phase.
up to practice properly.
Yeah, so these first 2
Yeah.
sets are literal body checks, and baiting checks. If you're not paying attention to what you're baiting, just to give you an idea, for that second phase that we just saw, it's 2 people at a time. While we're dodging in and out, people that are targeted next need to be baiting the next, also baiting at the same time. So while we're all moving, there's baits going, so that's what I'm saying. We need to get this first phase nailed. I'm not even worried about explaining at this point phase 2. Let's make sure we can get everybody alive for this phase 1.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Okay, get to your square spots. Dodge the side attacks. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Okay. Oh, shit.
Inside.
Yep, I totally loved that one.
Was that the flip-flop because DPS got hit first?
Yeah, and I wasn't paying attention. And I forgot.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting
So that's in, out, in, out.
Like we go in or it's gonna attack him?
It's gonna, no, we're gonna go in,
Oh my!
Go
Challenger
out.
went down hard.
back in.
Healer LB3.
Yeah, I'll try. I was trying.
Seriously, someone died and you didn't LB3.
Yeah.
Seriously,
check.
like one person died and
One person dies and you don't LB3.
Del, I thought you better than that.
So when it's like the pink, like smaller one, that means we go in, and then the purple one means we go out.
okay, so
No.
no,
Okay.
I'm not explaining phase 2 right now.
No.
Not until I know we can actually do phase 1, because people are still confused on that one. So let's not worry about that yet. Phase 2's got a little bit more than that to it. Trust me.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Okay, move to your squares. Dodge the side attack, be back.
No, what was?
I'm an idiot.
Oh, don't do that.
What was that?
DPS got
Yeah, we.
its nearest. Okay.
Oh my!
It flip flops, so
Challenger
the
went
side
down
ones
hard.
blew up first.
Oh.
Yes, we have to kind of be ready.
Yeah.
They're back on their feet! What grit? They're still
Ow.
in it! But for how long?
Oh, darn.
Gonna go ahead. Seppuku.
I
At least you
think
get
I'm
some
starting
Oh,
to
you almost
get
prog, mid.
The second one I'm a little confused about. So we.
We're not even worried about the second one. Don't even think
This-
about the second one. Don't even worry about the second one. I want to focus on getting phase 1 down. If we fumble our way through phase 2, cool, awesome. Just kind of watch it type thing. but phase 1, I want to make sure we're doing that right. So the outsides can explode first. We still have the potential to have to be standing in the middle, so I have to pay attention to that. Alright.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I was trying to decide how I should call this stuff to make it easier on you guys to dodge the orbs on the side. Okay, get to your squares. Middle's exploding. We gotta dodge on the sides.
And they're done! Is it over already?
DPS were hit first. It's nearest, so supports need to bait.
Then go to the back. Then go to the back.
Yeah, I didn't want to step on now.
The challenger went down hard.
No, they were gonna bait it anyway. It's not gonna go on us.
Oh,
So need to remember for when the first set of stomps are going out that
1 second, my dog
They're
got out.
back on their feet.
Oh fuck. Ow. Oh, are you there?
no, he's not.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he came back or not.
Is anybody having trouble noticing the orbs on the edge of the arena and where you need to stand for in your cube square? Like, is there anything I can do to help call so that you can just know that you need to stand on one side of your square or not? Other than
so
you just have to look.
okay, like for that last part, like if supports needed to go in and say this. Is
I'm not.
like... Well, no, I'm asking
Sorry.
because it's the bait because like if
Yeah.
this is the enemy circle here, and like Now's over here doing the DPS and I'm supposed to be at C, but I'm supposed to go in. Like where am I? Where am I?
Now it's supposed to move out. Like
Now,
you're just going.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, you need
yeah.
you basically you just have to flip flop your squares.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure I don't step on them.
Yep. It's essentially like, depending on the pattern, depends on the people that are switching.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like not all 8 people will be switching places. It's basically going to be the tanks and the ranged, or it's going to be the melee and the healers that'll be flip flopping.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of, one, you need to know were you hit with the first stomp. If you were not hit with the first stomp, that means you know you need to get hit with the second stomp. And then essentially what you're listening for me is nearest or furthest. That's what I'm calling. If you need to get hit with a second stomp and you are support, in that case, the tanks aren't changing. We're already naturally in those nearest positions. That means the healers and the melee need to switch queues, squares. That's all.
Okay.
I apologize. My dog got out. I fucking.
Welcome back.
Owen had to run across the street bare naked.
I
So
did.
we just need to remember that we get into our squares after she's on the wall, and we get into our, and I call get to squares. You are looking for 2 things. Well, 3 things. One, you're looking for are the 3 lines in the middle exploding, or the lines on the outside exploding. you need to be not in one of those explodey lines, okay? 2, you're looking for the orbs on the edge of the arena. I think they spawn east for that one. They spawn east, which is Bravo Charlie side, and then there's one dead center running north to south. Always running north to south. The only thing that you need to know is the orbs on the east and what on the east side. Did they spawn on this half of the square that you're standing on, or this half of the square that you're standing on? Because while the 3 lines are exploding, you also need to be dodging within your square the orbs that are shooting across the side. And not only that, but then the stomp goes out. So you're looking for, were you the target of the first stomp? And are you in a safe spot to stand for the first wave of line attacks? After that, I'm calling if it's nearest or furthest, and if you are supposed to be baiting the second set of stomps, and I call nearest, that means, depending on which roll it is, needs to flip-flop their squares. So in K, an example is this. DPS gets stomped first, which means supports need to get stomped second, and I call nearest. Tanks are already in position that they need to be in. Ranged are already in the position that they need to be in, because we're already in our nearest and furthest positions. That are natural state of positioning. The melee and the healers need to flip-flop squares. So Jenna and now slap hands and switch squares. Del and Zane
essentially,
slap
like,
hands.
I would scooch up here and he would scooch down here. Okay.
Exactly. That's what happens. Now, and that's the other thing is, are we doing this within these 2 middle ones or the outside edge? It all depends on which set of lines blew up first. Okay. Any questions on that? Or can I pull this again?
Can I be inside of you?
$50. Countdown.
I bought you the game, so you know what, that counts.
He's got.
It wasn't $50, it was on sale.
But
This is nothing
the
personal,
sentiment
but I must have your soul.
was over.
If he had bought the deluxe edition, it would have been over $50, then yes. But he cheaped out.
Okay, we're gonna have to
For like,
But-
Fine
I was saying,
game,
but for like $6.
for like $6, yes.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Okay, she's gonna teleport to the wall. You need to look for where the orbs on the west side are spawning.
A wickedly devised.
They're close.
I would say front or back, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide.
Yeah, I think
Be in your squares. So, the in.
Orbs are to the east.
Oops.
I screwed that up.
Oh
Yep.
my! The challenger went down hard.
Near. And that would have to be. This DPS would have to switch. Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, it was me and Maddie would have been changing places. Because you would have already been furthest away, right?
Okay.
They're still in it!
Yes.
But for how long?
Oh, oops.
Now we.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Aww.
So how do you know if she's targeting the nearest targets when, like, you know, the second stomps go out? How do you know if it's nearest or farthest?
But when
She's got
she, so
Okay.
that little the diamonds that she's spawning in front of her chest. Do you see those things that she's casting?
No, I don't look at
This-
her, honestly.
So she's putting a design in front of her chest.
Okay.
And there's 2 different patterns of that design. That's how I know if it's nearest or furthest.
Okay, because I just want to know so that way I can kind of... Because I know when I get hit and stuff.
The one design is essentially 3 diamonds with a line between them, separated. They're separated from each other. The other one is a group of diamonds.
Also,
overlapping
one's
each
pink,
other.
one's black.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Can you explain the
pink
color?
or black.
Because the color would be easier.
Pink
What?
is close, black is far.
I
Like, for
just looked
being
at-
targeted?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I just
when
look
it's
at
when
it.
it's pink, you want to go inside.
You want to be near, yeah. I look at it as it's very simple. If the diamonds are grouped up, that means near.
So like the nearest ones will be targeted, or the
Correct.
near. Okay.
The nearest
So if
people will be
it's-
targeted. That's how you force the bait.
Okay.
And thus, depending on who needs to bait, then.
So for example, let's say I'm targeted. I got hit with the first stomp,
You got
and then it's the
first
pink
stomp.
design. I would swap with Owen. I would go far, so I'm not hit again.
Correct. And Owen.
Okay.
Would then have to be, you guys are swapping. Yes.
Okay.
correct.
I
That's
just want to know so like
That's exactly it. Yes.
I can go up my speed. All right.
Do we still have to get hit by? Do we still have to get hit by the attack?
The second the person who didn't get hit the first time has to get hit the second time. I just want to know so that way I can kind of like move at my own pace
Okay, I see.
because
Yeah,
my
so-
brain is like 2 billion miles per hour.
Owen, if you didn't get hit with the first set of stomps, that means you have to get hit with the second set of stomps.
We're talking about first phase, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
I am not even talking anything about phase 2.
Okay, got you.
So, like I said, you're looking
Ring around the
for
bell.
if you were targeted first or not, and then you're looking for if you need to switch places with your. It's quote unquote partners. Think about it that way. You need to see, do I need to change with my partner or not?
Yeah, it makes sense to me. It's just the hard part of it right now is just dodging those little blasts.
I'll just keep talking to make Del suffer.
Yeah.
Oh, please, just fucking
So how was your day,
go.
Nib?
Marmot filled. All right, countdown.
Marmotville.
But it's gonna be like a 35-second countdown.
No.
60-second countdown.
This is part of my prequel.
He's pulling it. Del, don't worry.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
The wall shortly.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Okay. They have spawned far. That's how I'm gonna call it. Okay, good. Get to your squares. You need to move out. DPS.
Wait for
And it's bait far.
No.
Okay, good job.
They're
Yep.
done! Is it over already?
Okay. That was almost perfect.
Yeah,
Sir, my
I
samurai
get it now.
refuses to leave the box.
But for how long?
I mean,
DPS means gold DPS.
Oh,
Oh.
God damn it.
Oh my!
That was good.
The challenger went down hard.
that was good. Let's, once I see that we can actually nail that 2 or 3 pulls in a row, we'll discuss phase 2.
Yeah, okay.
So how I'm going to call that is I'm calling it near or far for the orbs on the edge of the arena. Okay? If I'm calling the orbs on the edge of the arena on where they spawn near or far, I'm essentially calling if they've spawned furthest from the center or if they spawned nearest to the center. So, for example, I'm in this furthest square. If the orb spawns here, that's nearest. This is furthest, if that makes sense. So I will call where the orbs is spawned. So if I call they've spawned near and you're in this cube, you gotta be on the back. Flaw. Okay, countdown. That was good. Let's see if we can flawless that. And then I'll text Ever and tell him to say he's gotta say the line.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Okay, she's jumping
His great
shortly.
wings! Ha!
Okay, the orbs have spawned furthest. squares. Okay, get out and dodge the
Oops.
DPS.
Another! Is it over with?
DPS need to go at near, so we need
Near.
to flip flop.
Oh,
Yep, that was
Oh
yeah.
my! The challenger went down hard.
What happened over there?
That was me panicking because I was trying to understand what you were saying.
Gotcha. It's okay.
They're still in it, but for how long? They're back on their feet. What grit?
That killed me through Transcendence. Wow.
Oh, that killed me through Hallowed Ground. Didn't, and we had lost Maddie before there too, so me and Maddie couldn't even flip flop.
Yeah, the timing on that, when you start noticing that it's glowing and getting out of the
Yeah.
way is, yeah.
And it's barely a character Y that you have to get onto the edge of the arena, by the way.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
I'm sure
lead.
you're gonna get it for the next 3 fucking weeks.
She needs your hole.
Okay.
this is nothing personal, but I must have your home.
I love holes.
I suppose.
If one needs wings, one needs
Age
shimmering.
no.
His great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Orbs is spawn near. Okay, squares. Move out. The wall, dodge the lines. Okay, DPS need to be, and furthest. So melee and heals need to swap.
Oh my!
Yeah, you
The
didn't need
challenger
to
went
swap
down
pairs.
hard.
Thanks, Delta, for having it ready.
Oh, you better bait them.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Well, yeah, we're
You better bait. Oh, no.
so.
And they're down.
So I'm gonna go ahead and explain next phase. That was almost perfect. Owen and Parrish, you should not have flip-flopped in that case.
Okay, sorry. I saw Paris got hit.
Yes. Paris got hit the first round, which
It
means
was
you
it
need
was
to hit
targeting the furthest. It was targeting the furthest
Oh,
one.
you're right. It's
Yes.
only when I get hit that I have to flip flop with Paris.
Well, no,
Well,
it's-
No.
No, it depends on the design.
there's a lot of potential. There's like 4 different potential options on
Okay.
this one. You have to actually pay attention to. Did you get hit the first round? Yes or no? That's your checklist. If you didn't get hit in the first round, that means you need to look to where you need to be standing for the second round. So let's say you did not get hit in the first round and you need to get hit for the second round. And I call furthest. Where do you stand?
I stay furthest.
Where is that?
It's behind
Where,
me.
where you're naturally standing. But
Yeah.
let's say you didn't get hit the first time and you have to bait the second one. And I call nearest. What
Then
do you
I
do
have
then?
to bait.
Then you have to bait. If you got hit the first time and you can't get hit the second time, and I call furthest, what do you do?
If I didn't get hit the first time,
You got hit the first time. You got hit the first time.
and you say
Which
furthest, then I stay.
No. You got hit the first time.
Okay,
Okay,
then I
but
bait with
the-
Paris.
Means
The
that
goal
means-
is that everyone has to get hit at least once.
Yes.
And then the
That
bait
means-
determines the second hit. So if
At
you
most
got hit the
once.
first time, you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to get hit the second time, buddy.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it's fine. Essentially, you get hit the first time. I call furthest. That means your partner is Paris. You know he didn't get hit. He has to then get hit the second time, and I call furthest. You and Paris have to flip flop.
Okay, I
But
see.
if you got hit the first time and I call nearest, Paris is in the right spot he needs to be.
Okay, so I see. So let me just review. Give me an example, and I'll try to answer it.
Yeah, you got hit the first time I called nearest.
I don't have to move.
Correct.
Good job, Evan! Round of applause.
Let's go!
You did it. Good job.
Is that it? Are you being sarcastic with me?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I'm just laughing because the reaction that Paris gave was like, holy shit!
Yeah. You didn't get hit the first time, and I call nearest.
Then I swap with Paris.
Correct.
Owen, you're already doing better than Renari. I'm so proud of you.
You really. I'm not gonna bother anymore. You got it. It's now, unfortunately, at this point, it's not knowing it. It's just practice and remembering it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over slightly phase 2. We have so many things to look at for phase 2, which is what spell she's casting, and at the same time, pink or purple pattern. It's fairly simple, but it's a lot going on. So she's gonna have cast one of two things, which is widening witch hunt or narrowing witch hunt. Widening is a pattern of out, in, and narrowing witch hunt is in, out, which is, I'm correct if that technically means it is she attacks in and we move out for widening.
No, widening means you be out. So
Yes, that's what I said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
see
if
if
it's-
there's a point blank or there's a zone.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
So, at the same time, though, while that cast is charging up, she's fucking doing Simon Says with those pink and black markers, which is the same thing. It's going to be saying who she's targeting next, nearest or furthest. And it's always going to be arguably still the same kind of pattern. It's basically she's casting two forms of out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in a form. 2 people at a time will get targeted with that we need to have force to bait the stomps. 2 people at a time instead of 4. So we have to go through the whole gambit of 8 people. Explain. We always will do the same thing, which is healers and ranged will take the furthest bait. Melee and tanks will take the nearest baits. The only thing that problem is we may get a pattern where we need to step in, out, in, but the pattern for us is the opposite, which means we need to step out, but also the tanks may need to be the closest to bait. So it's not essentially everybody just runs to the outside edge of the circle. You kind of gotta go a little bit further, else it's like raining cats, if that helps. Yes.
It's like a raining cat that you can't choose.
Correct.
Lemon cheese?
And we
I
will
see, so we
will always do the same pattern when it comes to the baiting order, which will be supports and then DPS. That will always be, no matter what pattern we get, supports are baiting first, then the DPS. The only difference is depending on the pattern, depends on if it's the tanks or the healers baiting first, and then if it's the range DPS or the melee DPS baiting. That can change. So that's where we have to learn to be on our toes with, but we will always know, guarantee, the supports are dealing with it first, then the DPS. So if we don't make it through that mechanic, blame it on Dell.
Got it.
Alright. Now let's do this. Let's go get stomped on some more. Now let's just see if Owen has mastered Simon Says on the first phase.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
One needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Okay, she's hitting the wall.
A wickedly divine.
Orbs have spawned furthest. Get to your squares. Orbs have spawned furthest. DPS got hit, so supports need to bait. Nearest.
Switch me.
Oh
Yep.
no, I think yeah. Oh,
Oh.
I just walked right
Paris
the
was
fuck
walking
off trying to
here
dodge
towards
now.
Yep. Owen and Parrish, you should not have switched. And
We
now-
swapped before you said that, and then everyone
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
Well,
and then
Paris is like, oh, I guess he knows what to do right here.
this is widening, which is out, in, out, in. So we would move out, we move in. We move out,
They're still in it, but for how
we
long?
move
Damn.
in. While at the same time, we are baiting those clone stomps.
Okay. So, just really quick, for the nearest farthest thing for the second
Yeah.
stomp, is the purple one the purple one is the farthest targeted,
Yes.
Correct.
and then the pink one is the nearest targeted.
Nearest, yes. When you
Okay.
actually look at the icons, the pink one you'll see is a cluster of overlapping diamonds.
And then that's the one that closest to the boss, those are targeted for the second stomp.
Correct.
Okay.
And if
Alright,
it's
alright, I got it
if
now.
If it's a line and the diamonds are separated and
Yeah,
it's
it's like
black,
purple. Yeah.
that's choosing that will target the furthest person. So in that last situation, Paris and Owen should not have flip-flopped, and
Yep.
Jenna but in that
Alright.
case, it would have been the healers and melee would have flip-flopped.
I got it
Now
now.
and I were working on it, and then like I just walked off.
So good. All right, count them.
Jenna slipped on a banana peel.
No, it's like you could see us kind of looking at each other like, is this, did we swap? Is this it?
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
And then you slip on a banana peel.
And then, yeah.
Wicked Thunder has returned to
Eventually, I can try and get better at potentially even helping call out like which side should be switching, but that's gonna take me practicing getting.
Yeah, they'll just yell at me. Although I kind
Yeah,
of
I
get it
don't
now.
want
So
to
you
fucking die. I don't care. I don't care. If
you don't
you're
really
there.
have. I kind of get it now, so you don't have
Yeah.
to.
No, just
One
making sure.
needs wings,
I don't want
one
to.
needs simply
There's only the one time I didn't know what to do, but now I understand.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Orb spawn furthest.
Oh, I guess I was not over enough.
Get into your squares.
In.
Be in. Make sure you're. Okay, DPS need to bait. DPS need to be nearest, so you and me need to
Oh.
flip flop, Maddie. Perfect.
I got him.
Well, almost. Almost. I just don't think maybe.
We did it. Owen just didn't have enough health.
Okay, widening, so this is out, in, and then I fucking lost
Tank
the pattern.
out, tanks close out.
Okay, tanks close. When we bait out, everybody else needs to get further away.
Yeah.
Okay, in, and then healers.
Healers
need to
out.
be
Healers farthest.
out.
Melee
Out,
closest.
melee closest.
Ranged farthest.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Oh, crying. Oh god.
No, heal it, Obi!
What do you mean?
That should be a
Oh my god.
rotation.
You're throwing down.
They're still in it, but for how long?
What the hell?
Oh no! Shit!
What
Where's
the
my
hell,
LB?
though?
Okay, so honestly, that wasn't like that one good calling down. Thank you for helping.
Yeah.
But as you saw, we have. Ugh, there's a lot going on there.
It is.
I
So-
kind of get it. I just don't know when. I'm
We just
literally
need to
just
s-
not debating. I am
Yeah.
relying on that call out.
Yeah, we just need to. We need to see that more. I need to see it more, and I need to get used to calling it quickly. Essentially, I will be calling widening and narrowing, and hopefully everybody after enough of that will know that widening means out and narrowing means in. Just think of wide as wide, so get the fuck out. Okay.
Yeah.
Countdown.
Wide hits.
Wide hips.
Yes.
Wide
Mm.
hips.
That little fucking nugget of wisdom from ever.
This is nothing nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Our child's run closer than boy, by the
His
way.
great wings! Ha!
Yeah.
A
Okay,
wickedly
they spawn
devised-
furthest.
Hello. She just comes up. She's like, "Hi."
Okay. Great move.
Hello.
They spawn furthest, so be near and be out. Okay,
Oh.
DPS. Need to bait.
Is it
I
Which
was
is
not in
furthest.
the
I got
correct
you, don't
spot.
worry.
So healers
Just
and
stay where you
healers
are.
swap.
Never mind, you didn't get up.
Oh my!
Oh.
Yeah, you did it right.
I heard healer
I-
swap,
This is-
and I
this
just.
This is furthest, closest, widening, so this is out. So me and Paris need to be the furthest away when we move out. Healers then need to be the nearest in. Or no?
No,
I
no,
flip-flop that, yes.
You
That
flip-flop that, yeah.
that should have actually been healers first baiting. That should have been healers first baiting. Okay, I got that.
I just did not stand the correct place.
Oh, I get the second phase. Okay.
So that was widening with targets the furthest, nearest, furthest, near. Essentially, once you know what the first, when she's casting her pattern for what she's targeting, once
She
you know
just-
what the first one is, you know the rest of them.
Yeah,
So
she
all you
just
know is what the
flip flops
first
between
one-
them.
That's all. She just goes back and forth. So if it is widening witch with targets furthest, that will be, we all run out, but the healers need to be the furthest away. Then we move in, and the tanks need to be the closest in. So we run into our enemy circle, but the tanks need to be further in, close to the enemy circle. We then move out, and we're baiting furthest. That would mean the range need to be the furthest away. And then we move in, and then at that point it's the melee. Then our baiting in is the furthest. Of course, we could have a different pattern and all, but that was how that one would have been done.
This is a lot of cognitive function requirement.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Trust me, I fully expect us to take a hot minute on these first two phases.
I just want to hit her with my sharp stick.
Yeah. So try not to get too flustered and frustrated. This is definitely going to take a minute to get these two phases down. But I think once we
There's
get
a
it,
lot.
it's going to be second nature.
I've just switched
Basically,
to
we're
asserting
just
dominance.
learning how to rub our tummy and tap our head.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Once we can get phase 1 down, it kind of makes phase 2 easier and vice versa. It's just getting that repetition and reaction on knowing what you are. So, alright, countdown.
I'm a big brave dog.
And I know this will definitely be a lot of me trying to be quickly on callouts.
Have your soul.
I may actually make like a cheat sheet for this, so I can call it easier. Yeah.
Nib's gonna have like a whiteboard behind him.
You have no idea. You don't want to see. You have no idea.
I have actually bought him a whiteboard notebook.
No.
Yeah, you have no idea
Yeah.
the things I do to do raid leader callouts. You have no idea.
Simply make them.
He tattoos them on his arm.
His great wings! Ha!
He currently has a giant
It's going furthest.
notepad.
Good. Okay, be in your squares. Remember, get out. Be furthest. Okay, DPS, tank healer supports are okay. We need
targets?
tanks in. Yep.
Nope, okay, no.
Nope, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. Sorry.
Oh, that.
Oh, wait,
I didn't
wait.
hear the call out
Yeah,
of
wait.
nearest or farthest here.
Wait,
That was farthest, and support needed to bait. So
I see,
healers.
so
How
I needed to swap
Healers-
it.
How did I not die?
I don't know.
So
What?
yeah, healers would have been fine in that case. Tanks needed to
Oh my! Challenger went down hard.
I went in and I stood my happy ass right on top of Now, and nothing happened to him.
That one was partly me. I tongue twisted. I'm going to call out who needs to bait. In that case, I accidentally called out DPS got hit, when I should have just called supports bait. So that's how I'm gonna try and call it: as supports bait or DPS bait. And then you're just hearing me. So if you hear your name called, essentially, are you a DPS or a support, and then you hear nearest or furthest, that's what you react to. That's
Yeah,
how
how
I'm
about
gonna do that.
say like DPS bait near or something like
Yes.
that? Yeah.
You
That's
can
what
say
I'm
like
gonna call
close or far
Yeah.
I'm
to
also
reduce
like,
the amount of syllables coming out of your mouth.
the way
Yeah.
that you're calling the blocks, calling them like you keep saying farthest when they're like in the front, and we have to go to the back. It's
Say front or back. How about for orbs, front or back?
Front shots or back shots.
Now, that's what I mean, like, am I calling that the orbs have spawned front or back?
that's what
Oh,
I would say would be preferential, because then at least I know, like, if you say orbs front, I know to go to back.
I mean, it could go both ways, too, because if I call
So can
front
I,
or
but-
back, well, yeah.
We could.
I don't know.
You
Do you
could
want me
just
to
say
make people
like.
look at it?
I know,
You could
I've
say
just
DPS
been the
near,
orbs I've
DPS
got.
far, support near, support
Yeah,
far.
I don't think we really need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
calls
I'm
on
in
the
reality, I
orbs.
shouldn't need to call.
yeah, I've got
orbs.
the orbs. It's this
Okay.
other stuff I don't quite understand how to call yet.
Yeah, I feel like least syllable ratio is just saying roll, where to go.
Oh,
You motherfucker!
Or
Motherfucker!
Just DPS near, DPS far, support near, support far. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DPS close, DPS
Yeah,
far.
I'm not gonna call the orbs on this side at this point. You guys really should.
You don't even gotta say bait. You just
Yeah.
say roll and where to go.
Use your eyes, 5-head.
No, I only have a forehead.
I have a 5-head.
Like a 3-head.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
This is nothing personal, but I must have your whole.
I don't want her to have my home.
Take it, mommy.
Oh no, not me. Take hers, not mine.
Well, I was talking to Wicked Thunder, but Dell, you know, the green card's still on the table.
Oh no, no, no.
Okay, look for the orbs.
Wickedly divine!
Okay, get to your squares. Everybody out. Supports bait. Nearest. Supports nearest. Do not, no pairs.
I heard a no and I went back. Okay.
Hey, we're all alive.
Widening.
This is
Healers
That's what-
4, date, outside.
so everybody out. Healers furthest.
It's like on your on-way mark if you have one, or
It's in closest. Ranged at. Oh, we got hit with each other pairs. Range furthest. Back
Oh,
in.
Were we too
Here.
close to each other?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I have to watch out for that.
Okay, alright. That makes sense, though. I understand that. Okay.
Yes. At that point, it's just.
We're just taking turns.
Yeah.
Love
You
it.
just need to know. So that you need to move out.
You died right before the blue arrow came out and you died.
Close potential.
Alright, come on, Zane.
Frogging!
LB3.
What did you
Zane, where's the healer LB3, Zane?
Now was up. I was dead.
Why don't you?
Uh,
Why don't you
excuses.
get on Bard and
excuses,
heal LB3?
excuses. Where's the mitts?
Hey, I fucking fainted. All the time.
You fainted?
I fainted, man.
You went,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Count them.
tank LB1 mitt.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
They'll definitely play these with legacy movement.
No. Wait,
No,
actually, I
that's
do.
me. Sorry.
No, I do.
Most people do.
I'm gonna say I definitely do.
80% of this game
It's
plays with legacy movement.
Yeah. Why do you think I play the weird way that I play?
Hey, look for the orbs.
Wickedly divine!
Be in your squares. Out. Hit the wall. Supports bait. Near. Healer swap. Okay. Narrowing, so that's in. Oh shoot. It was out first, right?
Yes.
Widening was first.
Healers way farthest inside.
So we will be moving in healers first.
Wait,
See?
Wait.
See?
I thought it was.
Yep.
Hold on. I thought it. Okay, alright. I thought somebody said it was out first. Okay.
Wait.
Paris, I think you said widening.
Yeah, the widening was the first one.
It was narrowing.
No, it was narrowing.
The spell was narrowing.
I guess I'm tripping then. I swear to God, I saw purple.
You did.
Well, no, but
Well,
the spell she's casting, the bar is completely separate than the abilities she's doing.
Oh, I didn't know.
They do
that's
not
far or
correlate.
near. Yeah, the purple and pink is far or near. It's
that's
not
her,
wide
that's
or
her
narrow.
OGCD.
Yeah, that the purple or pink is is telling us who's baiting and in what order.
Okay, I thought it was tied to it.
Just know that
Yeah.
no matter what, supports are doing baits first. It's just a matter of
Thanks for healers.
how they
When
got
or-
this
Okay.
healers, yes.
Yeah, thanks
Okay,
for healers, yes.
okay.
No matter what, healers are going to be furthest.
Okay.
So, for example, if we have to dodge in, but the healers have to bait, that means we all dodge in as far as possible, but the two healers have to be furthest away, still within the safe circle. We can get a shitty combo like that, so... Or if, for example, if we all need to dodge out, but you and me, Paris, need to be the closest, everybody else has to move far enough away so that we're still outside of the circle and still bait, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, countdown.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
At least it's a good song. Because
Hell
we're gonna be
yeah.
hearing it a lot.
Great
If one
song.
needs wings,
I think turn 3 there.
Hey,
though.
it's one of my favorite songs in this game, so I do not mind.
Oh, but the phase 2 song is what
Wickedly divine!
Yeah, he's a big fan of lullabies.
Bait used to be believable.
Get to your Q squares. Be in. Ace supports bait. And it's nearest, so...
And they're done!
I was just low.
That was my fault.
Far, near, far, out. So we'll be moving out, but tanks will be baiting first.
Okay, we're going out first.
We're going out.
Tanks
And
closest?
no, yep.
Healers farthest,
Challenge your way
melee
down.
closest, range farthest.
Ow, that's annoying.
Hey, we kinda did it.
We're getting
Let's
better.
parry you.
Yep.
Can you place bit instead of pressing
I've
please?
I
got
can do that.
nothing.
Okay, that's good enough.
I'm the only one that died. I'm the only person that died.
Black.
to Electro's potential.
Be on Cardinal. Be on Cardinals. Be on Cardinals. Be on Cardinals, please. Cardinals, please, Jen.
What's a cardinal?
Oh,
What is this?
Safe is DNC. Safe and just DNC.
What?
Safe is D. Spreads. Have fun.
Oh!
Oh yeah, this is a fucking nightmare.
What is she
I
We did it.
Involve. You involve this!
She
Yeah,
fucking told you
right.
I'm rezzing Paris real quick.
Chel's fucking having a panic attack.
You listen to what I'm
Del,
saying,
why did
mister.
you res me? This was a terrible mistake on your
I
part.
need you to learn.
I see more blue squares.
Count your shit.
Oh, I'm blue and
What?
Sparky.
It's okay, just count. 2,
3,
Oh.
4.
3. Okay.
Yeah, that is
Alright, okay, that's just dodging a little bit.
that's gonna be clock spots. See, we're at B and
Oh,
C.
are we supposed to? Is this a
bye-bye.
spread? Hold on.
All I
What
know
the hell was that? That was just a
is-
nuke!
I heard is
Oh, that's-
C
that's fast.
or
Wow.
B or oh no, and
I literally saw a black hole open up before we all died.
I just saw a flashbang. That was hilarious.
I'm not even going to attempt to go over anything that we just learned. There is no fucking point.
for
We
why?
still
We did
we still have to work.
Oh yeah, we did fine. Yeah.
We did fine. Look at that prog. Del
Looked a lot
calling.
easier
We
than
knew
the
what
first
we were
two. I'll say
doing.
that
Yeah,
much.
Dell was just screaming like
Yeah, you better let
Just-
me live.
clawing at the
You
ground.
involved this.
You involve this.
You don't understand, Del. Do I have to actually involve that?
It's the only tank buster in the fucking fight. The other
Are you
tank
serious?
swap that Paris is gonna involve. And after that, in phase 2, there are no tank busters.
So there
It's the
basically isn't or there isn't.
There is no tank buster.
That's the only tank buster.
That is the one.
Oh.
You'll get
John,
another
it's-
one later, but that's later. But that's for you, Paris.
So I would have survived it just fine. I didn't need to involve. It's just the sheer fact of why the fuck not.
Yeah, why not? Like, there's
Okay.
nothing else to put.
I gotcha. Okay.
But
Well,
I understand
Being
your
in
idea
your
of
froggy
involves.
wall.
I know what you do with them. But for that one, that is what is normally done. And that's the reason why. But if you want to save your invul somewhere else, that's also fair. But just know that that's normally what is done. Because there are no other tank busters, period.
Yeah, there's no other tank busters. If there's something I can cheese with my hallowed later on, I may figure that out. But
Yeah. So you can either normally swap this then, like if you want, just for serving invul.
okay,
But-
so when she hits me with that tank buster, do I get hit like a truck afterwards, like a melee attack or something?
Change it twice.
I can still shrug that normally.
Okay. I'll
Does she
see.
give him a debuff?
I don't pay attention.
Oh, okay. I was just saying because I can
I'll
throw a
learn.
couple shields. Like if I need to throw like Haima and Park.
I will learn from science. Anyways,
Well,
countdown.
that's
Well,
great,
I'm not
yeah.
using these shields for anything else at this point.
You will go work.
Wait,
Now-
no,
Sheesh.
it has a vuln. You're gonna die if you don't do that.
This is nothing
That's
personal.
your opinion.
Yeah.
Have your soul.
Wicked Thunder
That's just your
has
opinion,
returned to
man.
me.
Not with that fucking attitude.
Okay.
You
I
don't.
think you should shirk Dell when that happens.
You're not my
You
rich
should
mom.
dig.
You're
Oh,
not my
God.
rich mom.
I will be.
Oh.
Actually gonna marry my mom because my dad's no. Fail.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. That's
What?
preferable.
Hello?
Are you
Oh, you're
married?
disconnecting.
My game crashed. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Paris is
Okay,
just
ball.
Yeah,
Mole.
live your thing.
I'm too busy
Skill
trying to
issue.
flirt with Maddie.
Hey.
Just like
Your
full on hard
squares.
crash. That's crazy.
The end.
Skinny.
What, Nadia? You don't want to stand there.
Yeah, I was too close. You're right.
Okay, melee or I'm sorry, DPS need to bait.
Yeah. Yeah, you were right
Are they
now.
done? Is it over already?
There's no point in.
There's no way. There's no way. You can just
Yeah,
go.
no, there's no point. We gotta run off the wall and wait for Paris to get back.
Smudge.
Smudge everywhere. Stir your mac and cheese.
Oh, I'm gonna smudge. Real smudge patriots. This is a call to action.
What do you want, Puck? Always don't forget when we're doing that first set of when we're in our squares and we're baiting, or when we're in our squares and we have to dodge the first set of lines. There is always one dead center running north to south. There's always one, so you can't stand on the nearby that edge if you're dodging.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Eris decided to show up.
Okay, fucking hoofed mommy, Jesus. Alright. I don't think anybody left, so we'll do a couple more pulls, then we'll take a short break. Yeah, countdown. As Maddie vigorously types.
Oh, you can. Oh yeah, I've got a mechanical keyboard. Sorry.
That's fair, I have one too. But I'm using legacy controls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't use keyboard to play this game.
No, fuck that.
Hey.
You don't use keyboard either.
Yes, I do.
You click.
Excuse?
What
Excuse?
in the world?
Excuse?
Any mix? Any
How did
mix?
you-
I'm knit and I have food on? Like, what?
Is your stuff broken?
It's because she
No.
wasn't using a keyboard.
I
Oh,
just
speaking of
died
food,
for some
actually,
reason.
Mine wore off.
Okay, be in your squares. Be out. Get the fuck out. Hit the wall.
Oh, shit.
Okay, supports bait. Furthest. Thanks. Swap. Okay. Nice. Good job. Good job. So
I think we kind of get that one now.
that's out. Yeah. So we're baiting out, but we're in. So tanks or healers are baiting first.
Healers are furthest in. Healers
yeah.
furthest in, Jenna, in.
Healer.
Tanks and
Thanks.
out, and tanks closest.
Ranged
Range
Oh,
furthest.
now a little bit further.
Challenger went down hard.
and milling.
What did I...
Oh,
No, I
Oh.
fucked that up.
You
I
gotten clipped by.
got too
I got
close
clipped by the donut?
I got too close to the middle there. That's what happened.
No, Maddie, I think honestly, I think you got clipped by my stomp earlier.
How you doing there, Delta?
You
Hey,
buff on you.
I'm keeping you love, buddy.
She's going for the healer
It's not
LB3.
over until I say it's over.
Oh, we have an LB1.
Admit this.
We have an LB1. I got
So,
this.
and I know it's screwing us up on that. So for that one, when we are doing our, and I'm gonna call it, that's what's screwing us up, is
It's
we need to be in our,
D. It's B or D.
we need to be in our
Oh,
clock
fuck me.
spots.
God damn
When
it.
we're doing the in
Paris,
out, in
it's
out.
dog, it's dog, it's dog. It's dog, Paris.
Dog!
It's dog.
Why are you saying dog?
Because it's D! You want me to say B or D?
You don't hear me say dog!
It's dog!
D for dog, Paris. D for
We're
dog.
so used to
For
Delta.
Oh, I don't call myself.
I know! That's the irony of it. Like, we're so used to calling Delta for D.
I'm not gonna say go to Delta. I don't like me.
Yeah, I know, because then we'd be like, oh, let's just stand on her body.
Alright, so for the in-out combo, and we're baiting, when it's in-out, or out-in, and whatever it is, we all need to be on our clock spots. We need to be baiting and dodging through our clock spots. We can't be stacking on each other or anything. I'm partially guilty of that. So that means DPS are intercardinals, tanks and heals, supports are cardinal. We don't have markers for supports.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just run all the way back to south afterwards.
Yeah, so after we resolve our double stomps and she starts casting narrowing or widening, everybody should be in clock spots. Alright, countdown.
Alright.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wait, you got us to penis on the floor? What?
If you did look, it's the pattern on the floor on that one.
Oh.
Ever will know. Yep.
Oh god.
I mean, my start is gonna be done and recurse in like 4 weeks then maybe.
A wickedly divine!
Safe spot. Squares. Be out. Hit the wall. DPS bait. Furthest.
Oh shit, fuck. Yep, that was my fault.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
So.
I was so focused on healing Maddie.
Tanks are baiting. Yeah. Tanks first,
They're
out,
back on their feet.
and be closest, so everybody else needs to be. Healers in, but furthest.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Melee in, but.
There's no melee.
Ow.
Oh, yeah.
In but out.
This would be range.
I killed one of them.
And they're done.
Oh, I survived.
Yell.
What?
Why haven't you rezzed?
Oh dear, the challenger.
So why haven't you LB3? Come on.
Don't worry, Nib, we got this.
Hey, you got this, like,
Maddie, I
fucking bag
need
of
you
dicks.
to bard LB3. Res everybody, please. What do you like,
Bard
Breath of Life or
LB3, yeah.
Feather of Life or whatever the fuck it was called?
The Phoenix down.
Yeah. Back when Bard could res with their LB3.
That's silly.
Might switch to Samurai.
They
honestly.
could.
Yes, you could heal, or you could res raid wipe with Bard.
Yep.
It was healers and
Wow.
Bard that could do it. And then they took it away, and they were like, "Oh, we want to do DPS with our LB3 spring thing."
Like,
So wait, the
what?
Bard LB3 didn't do DPS or did it both?
No, it
It
didn't
did
do
not.
DPS. It resed everybody.
Okay, no, that is very strange. If they're a DPS class with a healer or a res DPS, res LB3.
We'll do another pull and then we'll take a break.
Got them the penis on floor.
What?
Some people see the pattern on that one mechanic. It looks like a penis
This
on
is
the floor.
nothing personal.
Trust me, if Derek was here, he'd be like, "Is that a penis?"
Yeah.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
Ever doesn't want to heal with me anymore. He doesn't like me anymore.
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 Yeah, I know, as if he ever did, right?
If one needs wings, one needs
I'm trying, Ever. I'm trying.
His great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine.
Squares. Hit the wall. Supports bait. Supports nearest. Supports near. Okay, so tanks first. And in. We're out, sorry. Tanks out,
Tanks out closest
but
bait.
quickly closest.
Yeah.
Healers.
Healers in, farthest bait.
Out, melee closest.
Oh, I fucked that up.
And they're done.
Range furthest.
I got
Oh my
nib.
God.
Got nib, I got nib.
Well,
I didn't know that was out. If that was
I'll
out, I
slow
would have been
cast
I
farther.
did
Pharaoh.
the mechanic correctly though, so I'll...
Never mind, I'm gonna miss.
Hey, stop it.
They're still in
I'm
it.
trying
Paris, you stole my bait.
Holy shnikes.
That's why I said never mind, I was gonna miss.
Cardinals? Yeah, Cardinals.
There is no
I'm
limit
getting now.
to
Okay, I'm
Electro's
getting there.
potential.
Nice cardinal, Jenna.
You Cardinals!
I'm
Stop
not
baiting in an
Cardinal!
intercard! Stop baiting on an intercard, my guy!
But to what end?
C and A, I think.
They're back on their feet. What crazy?
Hey, oi, oi, oi!
I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do!
We never did this before.
I heard C and A, C
Zane!
A, oi oi. Oh,
You killed Maddie, you psychopath!
Where is Oi?
Zane
Can
is
you please
actually
point
a
it out to me?
psychopath. If you could replace
Oi,
him in
like,
American
Paris
Psycho,
was
you do it.
closer towards me.
Oh dear. Oh dear. They'll help.
Oh, I put on corpses too.
Or
Nice.
Evers.
No, we're literally gonna die.
No.
No, we're
Not with that
gonna
attitude.
die. They're gonna
Bill, you're bringing a
explode.
lot of bad mojo to this raid team, you know. I don't like it. Telling we're all gonna die? We're not even all dead yet. You two are just
Oh,
fine.
Del, go! Del,
Including
go!
Del.
Del, go!
Bears! I'm gonna die! It's bears! No!
Del,
No,
go!
if you LB, hurry.
Del, info Matt.
There was the flashbang. We made it to the flashbang again.